Let's manipulate this a little bit. Suppose I know the direction of the force. That happens to be pointing at me. That's the white vector. And I know the velocity of the particle. How do I know that? Well, maybe I can see the particle, and it happens to be flying upwards. How do I use this equation to figure out the direction of the magnetic field? Well, again, I can use my right-hand rule. Let's just do one variation of the right-hand rule. My thumb is going to point in the direction of the velocity vector v. My fingers are going to point in the direction of the magnetic field B, and my palm is going to point in the direction of the force F. So if I know any two of these three, I can figure out the third one, remembering that if the charge is negative, I just reverse my answer. So in this example, V is that way. I know the force is that way. The only way B can be is that way, but if it's a minus sign, B would be in that direction, in the opposite direction. So let's try this again. I know that the force is pointing not at you, but away from you. And I know that V is up. So I need to use my right hand still. I'm going to point my thumb in the direction of V. I'm going to point my palm in the direction of F, which I told you was away from you. My fingers point this way, so the magnetic field happens to be this way. And again, if the charge is negative, the magnetic field is not that way, but it's negative that way, which is that way.